Hey everybody, it's Chris,
And I'm Trey.
and we are the Console Freaks, and we are back with some more Left 4 Dead.
The game you can't get enough of.
Clearly, by your demand of this game, we're gonna do some more of it. And I
No-
should say, because we want to do it,
Not
not
entirely
because
sure why you want this so much.
we have a lot of fun doing these Left 4 Dead playthroughs. So we're just gonna keep doing them until eventually we're dead.
Until we run out of Left 4 Dead to play.
Yeah, until we run out of Left 4 Dead.
Now, this particular stage is, I think you were playing it first, and then I started playing after that.
Yeah, I was making sure that my controller was enabled.
Yeah, because we finally got my my adapter to actually pick up my controller and work, right? So Chris was testing it out because he didn't want to use the mouse.
No, I didn't, because the mouse is stupid.
Hey, you can't play a PC game without using the mouse.
Yes, you can. It's called a controller.
That's not fair.
Or a gamepad.
Life hacks.
Life hacks. Ew. So, fun fact, this is one of the Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns.
Yep.
This was actually the first campaign I ever did.
This one?
Yep. I played it with a friend of mine on co-op.
Oh, yeah.
And I would play this one constantly because, to me, it was one of the easier campaigns that they had in the game. So when okay, go ahead.
Because I don't think this one has like the fight your way to the safe house type thing.
No, it doesn't. It's pretty straightforward.
I hate those so much.
It's got a couple of spots where you have to defend yourself against the horde, but that's about it.
That's like the worst. Are you using the cricket bat or like a regular bat?
I'm using the regular bat.
Okay.
The cricket bat is
the worst.
useless.
It's the worst.
It sucks so bad.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah. So, I'm going to clue you guys in on some of the stuff that we've got coming up. After... What?
Talking to myself. I said ignore that. Haha.
After these next episodes of Left 4 Dead, this episode and the next one, we're going to start on Sleeping Woman, apparently.
So start on the sleeping woman.
Yep, start in on her. But we're going to do a couple episodes of the Stanley Parable, which some of you know, some of you may not, but we'll do a couple episodes of that just to give a little change of pace, and then we'll start on our next full playthrough, which... Should I tell them?
Yes.
I should tell them?
Yes. They have to know. They have to know.
They have to know this.
If you guys
are like friends with me on Facebook, you already know because I've been posting about it for the past 2 weeks. It's going to be Super Castlevania 4. I alluded to it during the Kirby playthrough that I wanted to do it, and I went ahead and recorded the footage for it. So, also.
Uh-huh.
That will be our first playthrough with a new commentator who shall remain nameless for his own safety or her own safety. And so we're pretty psyched about having a new person on board, and hopefully you guys enjoy what they have to bring to us.
You barely missed that somehow. Somehow you did not get hit by that. Oh, well,
but I got hit by that, so it doesn't matter.
He just came at you like, well, I missed spit, but I'm just going to come at you and kill you anyway.
Dodge boomer barrel like a pro.
Yeah. Did you know that Lindsay, I know this is kind of old, but I still think it's hilarious. Like Lindsay Lohan was suing Rockstar.
Oh, for her likeness in Grand Theft Auto.
That's so hilarious.
That is old news.
Yeah, it's really old, but I still think it's hilarious.
I remember seeing that and thinking, "Wow, this is stupid." I could literally spend my time doing. Oh, hi, Hunter. I could literally spend my time doing anything else.
Oh my gosh! And this is another thing. Is like I found a news article saying how 3D gaming affects video game players, like how they're like immersed in violence, or something like that. I don't know. This whole thing just looks really weird.
I don't know. Like I've seen.
Do you think that would actually affect the player though? Like actually being there instead of just having it on screen? Like if it would like affect the person differently.
You know, I think that does pose a very interesting question. But like, I think that it's more that it's less about the 3D, the being immersed, and it's more about the content themselves and the player. Like, I'm not one of those people that blames, all school shootings on kids who play violent video games. But I've heard in the news, this is the craziest thing, and this is going to blow your mind. I heard in the news recently of a 13-year-old kid who actually, like, stole a tractor-trailer truck. Like, the keys were in the cab, walked up, turned the truck on, and stole it, and drove probably about 2-3 hours away.
Oh my gosh!
On the highway in a tractor-trailer truck. And I've heard that now twice in the news in this state.
That's ridiculous.
And it boggles my mind. I'm like, what would make, like, how would a 13-year-old kid think that's okay?
Darn video game.
Like, I do think, like, that's part of why, things like Grand Theft Auto and stuff, like, parents in particular should be a little bit more conscious of these things. Because I know there are a lot of parents that just get their kids whatever they want.
Yep.
Don't do that, parents. Don't do it.
That is not a good idea.
It can, in some extreme cases, lead to tractor-trailer truck thefts.
Or murder.
Or murder. But as far as, like, in a general sense, I don't think it necessarily feeds that.
Yeah.
In most cases, I mean, sure, I'm sure in some cases it might.
Yeah.
Like I could see people like playing a game where they have to kill somebody and then getting a bloodlust because I've killed before. Then I can see how that would affect people psychologically. But I've never seen. I wouldn't assume that would be a common occurrence. Because it is a game. It is meant for entertainment purposes only.
Yep.
For entertaining purposes only.
Unless the person's just freaking psycho, shouldn't be playing games like that in the first place.
Yeah. Kids, don't play violent video games.
If you get mad because your mom takes you to a truck.
As we play these bloody zombie games. Kids, why are you watching this?
Go to bed. What's wrong with you? Go to bed or go to school.
Go to school.
Or go to bed while going to school.
Go to bed in school.
Go to bed in school. Exactly. But
that's what Trajan did.
That's what I did all the time. All the time.
All the time.
And that's why I have a great career doing nothing. That's great. But
I didn't go to bed in school, and I still have a great career doing nothing.
Cheater. You cheated.
I did. I used cheat codes.
But you know the EULA that you have to like accept for certain things in order to actually play them or make them operate. That's not the word I'm looking for, but
what?
Like it's like an agreement, like the terms and conditions, pretty much.
Okay.
On like games and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think like those are like changing so much lately because with Minecraft, in order to have a server running, you have to accept the EULA, which you didn't have to do that before. And now with Nintendo, with their Wii U, if you don't accept it, your Wii U will shut off and it won't turn back on again.
That's so stupid.
I know. It says it'll seize up and won't work.
And I did really read about that. That is. Oh, there's a witch. There's a witch. But like to me, it's. Let me gather my thought here for a minute. It's something that's not going to last because you remember what they said about the Xbox One.
What is
and all of the stuff about the Xbox One always has to be online, and they're going to be able to look at your stuff. And
the only bad thing, that sort of kind of is still true though with the Xbox One. Like in order to play your games, you have to have a connection, so you can so it can download this stuff for your games. So you actually sort of do have to be online, and that kind of sucks.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I know, it's really stupid.
I don't see any point in having like at that point every game must have some sort of multiplayer function.
Yeah, because that's what me and Dustin was talking about at work, and he said that's the reason why he sold his Xbox One and got a PS4. It's because he couldn't play any games on it because he didn't have internet, which I would have done the same exact thing, but I had internet at the time. So
at the time
until I moved in with my brother, and then I didn't have internet anymore. This is kind of useless. I only had 4 games to play. It's silly. Ridiculous.
Just destroyed that witch with that grenade launcher.
She deserved it. She deserved everything that she gets.
Jockey. He just teleported into nothingness.
He deserves to die, stupid jockey. Oh my gosh.
There's a charger too. I always find it interesting with this game, just like what they throw, just how much stuff they throw at you at once. Ooh, your head got sparks coming out of it.
Poor guy. He didn't get to make it. Not even as a zombie. He died before you could reach him.
That's sad, man.
How do zombies die
that's
before
just
you
sad.
Reach them? Well, they could probably fall off. No, I mean, if they fell off of something and broke their neck, it wouldn't matter because they just get back up and walk anyway, or crawl.
Yep.
So how does a zombie die before you get to it?
Food for thoughts.
That is a good question.
I must consult the compendium on this.
The zombie gods.
The zombie gods.
Pray
Let's go on a soul-searching adventure. Meet many people.
Oh my gosh.
A monkey with a big hat. Who will teach me how to fight.
He'll teach you how to fight.
Being very sparing on my commentary here, because I am exhausted. As I'm sure you are as well. It's too early in the morning.
I don't even know what time it is, actually.
It is not.
It is not morning.
It's not morning, but it's morning to us because it's night shift workers.
We just got up. Yay! Commentary after waking up. That's the best time to do one.
Yep. So another thing that I wanted to tell our viewers, originally, if you guys follow us on Facebook, which why shouldn't you? You've seen our new cover photo is of a Five Nights at Freddy's thumbnail. We had recorded that probably 3 or 4 different times, and it never came out good. Like our camera wasn't working properly. Our files kept getting corrupted or deleted. Trey.
That's not my fault.
So we decided to scrap the idea, or at least postpone it, and change the game.
Yeah, because we played that game too many times for us to have an actual response to it. So it would make no sense if you're watching it.
Plus, the last playthrough, we were drinking. We had a few drinks. And by the last episode, it was like incohesive rambling.
It made no sense what we were talking about.
Yeah.
It was still funny though.
It was a lot of fun. Five Nights at Freddy's, that's a game that I would highly suggest anybody to play once.
Once, yeah.
Just once.
No more than once.
I expected this to be a lot harder than it was.
What, the horde here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember whenever I played it once. Did you not get a tank?
Nope.
Because there's I think supposed to be a tank that comes out there. Or
watch this boomer down there, because he's gonna.
Oh wow! Sniping boomer.
Sniper boomer.
You can't do that, boomer.
Boomer just no scoped us.
360 no scope.
360 no scope.
Trick shotting boomer.
Yeah.
He should play Call of Duty more.
Boomer does play Call of Duty.
He made Call of Duty.
Did you see how fat he is?
He has all the Call of Duty.
He plays all of the Call of Duty.
All at once.
All at once.
On one screen with more than one controller and console. He's just that good.
I don't know how.
No one questioned the boomer. Just don't question it.
Ooh. Should I jump?
It must have felt good, didn't it?
That's what she said.
That's the question of the year. Should I jump? Do it. Jump.
That was a hunter. You looked like a normal Joe.
Was there a... I was going to say, which spitter over there? Yep, right there. Now you're burning. You're infected with the spitter juice.
Ugh.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Being infected with the spitter juice made me green.
I was trying to avoid the chills.
It's impossible. Okay, how come that helicopter can't just stop and pick you up right then and there?
Because clearly there's not a giant circle that says H on it.
Helicopters can only land on a circle that says H on it. Exactly.
Have you ever seen a helicopter land somewhere else? No.
Like, well, except for, like, the presidential helicopter.
Exactly.
Land in the grass. That has a secret H underneath the grass.
As they're starting to land, somebody hangs out the side of the helicopter and throws H down on the ground.
We're clear to land now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Presidential H.
Presidential H's.
Presidential H's. Portable presidential H's.
Portable presidential H's. That's ridiculous. Why are you being so silly?
I can't help it. There is like no gaming news at all. It's like there is, but like all of this is old. Besides the, I'm not sure how old the Wii U one is, but
I heard about the Wii U thing a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. Time is irrelevant to me.
No one knows time. No one keeps time anymore. Bill! It's a good thing that you're playing Bill, because it's freaking klepto.
Yeah, Bill steals all of the stuff.
Almost as bad as Rochelle. Well, Rochelle doesn't steal. She's just bad. She's everything bad. There's nothing good about her. Zoe, you should go teach her a few. You just went inside of her head.
Yep.
You see everything in
Get
her
up
thoughts.
Get up inside your brain, girl.
Get all in that dome, son.
Ugh.
That sounds terrible. He just
What are you shooting at?
Just randomly shot for no reason. An invisible zombie.
What are you
on the
trying
other side
to
of the
accomplish? Fence? What is your goals? You got some red on my wall. This poor... She's dead.
She's just chilling.
Yep.
Chilling in the afterlife between the two. How'd she get there anyway? Lady, you're not supposed to be there.
She does not know how to desk.
I wonder what that shop used to be.
It looked like a...
Donut shop.
No, it looked like a pizzeria. Couldn't you see the checkered tiles?
Pizzeria donut shop.
Like a Italian style thing.
Italian style pizzeria.
I'll tell you what. As much as I love Pizza Hut for pizza, yeah, shut up. I hate Domino's. As much as I love Pizza Hut for pizza, the best pizza I've ever had has always come from like mom and pop shop stuff.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Florida visiting my grandmother one time, and we went down to I think it was Cocoa Beach.
Uh-huh.
And there was, on our way down there, we stopped to get a bite to eat at this little pizza shop. I remember, like, it was like $1 a slice.
Yep.
They gave me a slice that was like this. It looked like, if you were to set it down, it looked like it would have been a full quarter of a pizza. And I ordered 2 of them. And I'm a pretty big guy, and this was a lot to...
I would have done the exact same thing.
But it was great pizza.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of... Oh, God, stop it. Stop it.
You're a bit tired there, buddy?
I'm a little tired.
Just a tad.
I'm a little tired. This is why I don't do commentaries first thing in the morning. I'm not a big fan of like. Why am I down here again?
I'm not supposed to go up the list.
Yeah, I lost track of where I was. I'm not a big fan of going to getting spaghetti at various places though, or pasta in general. I shouldn't say spaghetti because very few times do I eat pasta and am impressed by it. It just landed me on the fire. Everybody else has got a jockey on them and is down. It's not. We got raped here.
Yeah.
I was just kind of at the point of like, I don't even know what happened, guys.
So how about that League of Legends, huh?
How about that League of Legends? You know what? I might start playing it. Like try it once. Says every drug addict ever.
I might try it once. Keeps doing it.
It's just crack. I'm just gonna try it once.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try it once.
You try crack once, you're gonna do heroin 12 times. That's how it works.
And
what of it? Exactly.
You say that as if that's a bad thing.
Well, if you do too much.
Shh.
Don't speak.
Quiet time.
You tell him, Bill.
Yeah.
You tell him where the weapons are.
But seriously, kids, crack and heroin is bad for you.
Except on Tuesdays.
Yeah, except
only Tuesdays.
Only Tuesdays.
If you do it on Wednesday, you're gonna die. Monday, you're gonna die. Tuesday afternoon, you're gonna die. Only in the morning.
I like how Aziz Ansari handled. He was talking about how he would never be able to do drugs because like it wouldn't matter. They're like Aziz is dead. What was he doing? Heroin? No, he just stuck a needle in his arm, got woozy, and fell off the side of a building. It's
Aziz.
like that would be me.
Oh my god.
Zero tolerance for anything like that.
Like the drug didn't even go in his arm.
There's nothing in your system.
Oh.
Whoa, hi Tank. This is a small room for you to be coming at me for.
Surprise. Pretty much surprise Tank.
This is just tank rape.
Surprise. Well,
yep.
Not gonna finish that. Tank's already dead, so
it was going to be a very unfortunate time for my butthole.
A series of unfortunate events for your
for my butthole.
Swiggity swooty.
Yeah, Tank wanted my booty. Plop. No, Garrett, shut up.
I thought I actually got a message. I was like, wait, what?
Garrett,
no.
Shut up.
It's on the video.
Past Garrett, shut up.
Goodness.
This was recorded a long time ago.
I don't even remember how long ago.
It was like 3 weeks ago. We're finally getting to recording the commentary on it.
I hate you. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So that's it. This is the end of the episode. Not really. But we've run out of things to talk about
for
the day.
Trying. The only thing I can find is like League of Legends crap. But no one wants to hear
cares
about
League of Legends?
Exactly. No one wants to hear about League of Legends.
Nobody in the history of the world.
Unless, well, except for like the 50,000 people that watch it every day on Twitch. Well, it's
okay. Let's talk about Twitch for a moment.
Yes.
I lost my thought.
But
it was there, and then it wasn't, and then it wasn't fair.
Like, it kind of makes... Well, it doesn't make me mad. It's just like... Like, I would rather watch other things on Twitch except for League of Legends and Dota and all those type of games. But that's, like, the only thing that's on Twitch nowadays. That's,
and Minecraft.
And Counter-Strike. But I'd rather watch Minecraft and Counter-Strike. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? It was not a good idea, Chris.
I could have walked right past her.
Yeah, he was just like, nope.
Speaking of Minecraft, are you going to... While I'm recording this next very long game, are you going to be doing any Minecraft episodes?
I could, yes. I'll probably just try to find something more interesting than the regular, like, vanilla Minecraft. Because people see that, like, 50 million times. I'd rather try to find something else because there's like lot of things. There's a lot of things you can actually do in Minecraft besides just surviving. Like there's like different game modes. There's hunters. There's if you get a mod pack, there can be. There's actually a Minecraft mod for Left 4 Dead too.
You should play Pokemon on it.
Play Pokemon. Play a Pixelmon.
Yep.
Oh, that takes if you want to like if you dedicate yourself to that'll take some time.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the few things I do like doing. Like I've tried it a couple times, but I just never really put a lot of time in it because it was kind of difficult for me. I was like, I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna stop. But
I never put a lot of time in Minecraft because I have standards.
Hey, Minecraft's a good game.
Yeah.
When it first came out. Now it's still good. Now that they've updated it, they've added a whole lot of new stuff like meat, bunnies. That's all I can think of at the moment. Meat and bunnies, horse meat. I think venison, something like that. I think it's horse meat.
Venison's deer.
Deer meat. Wow. Horse meat is just called horse meat. Who eats horses?
Everyone.
Everyone's ate a horse once in their life, at least.
Not even just like horse meat, just like took a horse and just took a big bite out of it. Like the horse is still alive, standing up.
And just let it go on its day. Okay, bye horse, I'm done with you now.
Yeah, just let it go about its day.
Oh my gosh.
Why does my leg itch?
Because
first thing in the morning, that's why. Ow!
That sounded painful. That made my knee hurt. Goodness.
my aches and pains, they have no limits.
My arthritis and sugar diabetes.
Yeah, my arthritis. Sugar diabetes.
Sugar diabetes. High blood sugar diabetes. Yeah, at work, Donovan was telling me that Joe, he's actually a diabetic.
I believe it.
Yeah, and he said he got an apple pie, covered it in ice cream, and added a crap ton of like the chocolate squirty stuff, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and he got 2 of them actually. I was like, Joe, why would you do that? He was like, I was feeling sweet that day.
Whoa.
I needed some sugar. It's like that sugar's gonna kill you, kid.
Yes, you did. There's some people that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of things wrong with me health-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that anybody else needs to worry about. I don't got the Ebola.
The Ebola.
But for me, I do take care of myself to an extent.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have arthritis and I do skateboard, so that's, not really taking care of myself really well.
Probably not the best combination.
But, at least I don't do something that can, kill me.
Yeah. I seriously think this Ebola thing is going to kill everyone.
I don't.
They're starting to set up military stuff for Ebola responses. What is going on?
You know what it is? Somebody was just playing Plague Inc. Too much and got a little scared.
Plague. Oh my goodness.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, most likely. There was another guy at work. He was like, if I become president, you're gonna vote for me? I was like, sure, why not? And before I answered him, before he actually told me what he was gonna do, and he was like, okay, since I have your vote, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. He was like, I'm gonna take all the people with Ebola, give them a shot, and kill them all. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's horrible.
Yes, that's absolutely terrible. I mean, it would cure the Ebola thing, but that's still bad.
Not really.
Murder is bad.
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, you're just killing the people that have it. You're not killing the source of it.
That's true.
You're not taking care of the real problem. Of course, I don't know anything about Ebola anyways, so what do I know?
It's going to turn out to be for the movie, the one the
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
That's how this is going to turn out.
It really isn't. Do you know why?
What?
Because they said the exact same thing about swine flu. Does anybody remember swine flu? Rest my case.
Who knows? This could be different. Got a little bit of blood on my X-ray. Words.
I think I think these things are because of so much stuff about like infections causing zombie apocalypses, apocalypti,
Apocalypse.
which would be an awesome band name.
Zombie
Actually, it's pretty close
Apocalypti.
to a
Or just Apocalypse.
Well, there's a band called Apocalyptica, so
Okay. I was wondering where the witch was because I could hear her, but I didn't know where exactly she was at.
I still don't know to this very
She
day.
just disappeared. But in I Am Legend, like it wasn't an infection. It was like they was trying to cure cancer, and the thing that they made
The
went
medicine,
horribly wrong. Yeah.
Well, it's still the same
Yeah.
crap. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it's
you tell
still sickness X caused problem Y.
Yep.
Woo.
You stop your screaming. These are where the Molotovs come in handy.
Yep.
Yeah. Until the flaming zombies come at you and set
It's
you
like,
on
no
fire.
zombies, I don't want hugs.
Get away from me. What if the zombies just has like separation anxiety and he misses
I believe it.
you?
I have separation anxiety. I think a tank comes after me.
In that small, that would be terrible.
Yep. It was.
It's absolutely horrible. Hopefully you don't die.
But anyways, that's my viewpoints. I don't think I think with stuff like this, it gets more because it has so much press
Yeah.
and so many people are so scared of it.
It's
It makes
gonna
it
blow
so
out.
that like it just panics people. Is it?
Yeah.
It's like swine flu. Everybody thought that they were gonna die from swine flu.
Yep.
Because it had a death count to it. But really, the only people that were seriously affected by it were elderly individuals and children, young children. So it's like, even though everybody was freaking out over it, there was such a small margin of individuals affected by it.
Yep.
I mean, I had it for a day. I had it for 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, my immune system is ridiculous. And I was over it in 3 days. I came back to school and I was like, yeah, I had this. What?
What? What are you doing here?
Everybody thought I was Jesus for a minute. Not really, though, because we live in the Bible Belt, and if I was to say that, then everybody would hang me as a witch.
Yeah. Now they're starting to say that video games are sexist.
Yeah, well, they're saying that the music video for The Motherlode by Mastodon was sexist, too.
Whoa. That's
So-
one heck of a video there.
It's taking twerking to its logical extreme.
If you all don't know what we're talking about, please go watch it.
Don't watch it.
That'd make
Don't
me happy
watch.
if you
Well,
watched it.
I mean, watch it if you want. The song's cool.
Yeah.
I like the song.
Yes,
The
a
music
really good
video is
song.
kind of ridiculous.
Music video. It doesn't make any sense.
This army of twerking.
Army of That's exactly
It's
what it is.
it's like even Miley Cyrus had a problem with it because it was just too much.
She couldn't keep up, so that made
she
him mad.
couldn't. Yeah, she couldn't keep up.
Look, poor guy. He just wanted to go through the door. That's all he wanted to do.
No, you see, that is what a guy does when he just wants to end it all. I was helping him. It's assisted
This darn
suicide.
door. I don't want to live anymore. Hatred puts gamers in shoes of mass murder. What? Oh, it's a game called Hatred. Okay. Okay, so there's a game that actually puts you in the shoes of a murderer. That's pretty much the same thing as Amnesia, though. Because Amnesia, I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, I could be wrong, that in Amnesia, you actually are the murderer who killed this whole family, and you just forgot everything. And I think the family is like haunting you or something like that.
That's weird.
That's kind of different though, because I think in this you're actually killing people.
Dark.
Dark, everything dark. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever even heard of this game.
Why do people even like? Why do people think that they can make games like that and have people not complain about them?
No. Freedom
You
of
shut
speech.
up, Lewis. You're not the
What did
boss
Lewis
of me,
say?
black man. He said, Bill, it might be a nice time to patch yourselves up. But, like, it boggles my mind to think of people, like, it's all the same stuff, too, because if it's not video games, it's movies.
Yeah.
You know, so many popular movies are made popular because... Whoa, calm down, Zoe.
Almost.
Zoe's making them sexy noises over there.
Zoe and Lewis.
Yeah.
But
But
it's not the time for that. Goodness, it's a zombie
yep,
apocalypse.
saw it happen in 5. No zombie is safe from Chicago Ted.
I looked that up and tried to find out what it was, but there wasn't any really anything about it, so I could never find out what exactly Chicago Ted was.
There has to be fan fictions everywhere. Has to be.
Look it up right now. I'm gonna find out what this thing is. That's for sure.
Trey's got his phone. He's been doing his phone stuff.
I've been trying to look up okay, this is useless. Nothing is coming up for this. Oh, probably if I spelled the stuff right. That'd be great. That'd be great. I can't spell.
Spelling counts, Trey.
Huh?
Spelling counts. I think about here, I actually gave my controller over to Trajan because I was preoccupied.
Yep.
I had other stuff I had to do. So I couldn't finish recording this.
Yeah, I had to switch off the gamepad because I can't use it. I am absolutely horrible with the gamepad. But I'm good with the katana.
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 Have you ever played Settlers of Catan?
I have not.
It's a very fun board game.
I didn't even know it was a board game.
Well, they've got a video game on it, but it was originally a board game. Very fun, especially when you've got a group of people. Of course, then again, most board games are more fun when there's more people, except for Connect 4.
And Quelf.
Quelf?
I hate that game so much. Because
Well-
you actually have to get up and do stuff, and I don't like that. I don't like it.
You know what? I hate it because of the people I've played it with.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that makes a huge difference. This charger's just on top of me. But that makes a huge difference when it comes down to playing games like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not playing with people that you enjoy playing games with, it's awfully hard to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, unless, of course, you're playing a game in which you have a severe upper hand, at which the bragging rights alone make it worth it.
Yeah. This is actually a poem. I found it on Urban Dictionary of Chicago Ted.
Poem of Chicago Ted.
Parkour, you see that? Woo! I'm going to read it now. Chicago Ted. We were fighting infected all across the square. The scent of their blood was in the air. A witch in the courtyard gave us quite a scare, and things only got worse from there. When a hunter grabbed Bill and thrashed him in twain. Francis was hung by a smoker, and he was howled in pain. As he howled in pain. While reading, Zoe with her pistol took careful aim. She fired 2 shots, but it was all in vain. Just then, when all hope had been burned and bled, the infected all screamed and turned and fled. Clothed in a flannel shirt, blue, black, and red, came an angel badass named Chicago Ted.
That's so wrong.
With his twin shotguns ablazing, he slaughtered that horde till he got bored of that and switched to his sword. His cap coated in blood, while us he ignored. What? While us he ignored, for the thrill of the hunt was his own reward. Now he was no Chuck Norris, don't get me wrong, but Ted could do this crap all day long. The survivors leapt up and fought along, but Ted would do his work for a song. With corpses piled high as can be, old Ted lit a smoke and howled with glee as he used his sword and carved notches, you see, into his belt 1,000 times 53. A tank round the corner we filled up with dread, but he laughed and shook his head. With a powerful holler, the wild savior, said, "No zombie is safe from Chicago Ted." It says, "Chicago Ted makes my manhood feel less manly."
That's... I don't think I have words for that one. I really don't.
This Chicago Ted.
Huh?
I want to meet this Chicago Ted.
We know a Chicago Ted. His name's Brandon, though.
Brandon. And it says that he's actually an NPC somewhere in here. I don't know.
He's
where
an NPC. That's interesting.
I
want to meet. I do want to meet this Chicago Ted NPC. That's supposedly so amazing.
That's not Chicago Ted. I'm gonna see if I can find him. I want to meet Chicago Ted.
He sounded like the description of him sounded like Scooter from Borderlands.
Scooter.
If he comes up and be like, "Get your ride," I might.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do at that point. Francis, why are you so stupid?
There's a guy named Crazy Ron in here, dude.
Crazy Ron.
Crazy Ron. Crazy Ron.
He's got sales.
It says Chicago Ted is an unseen character who claims that no zombie is safe from him. The name may be a reference to Ted Phillips, the president and CEO of the Chicago Bears in 1999. Chicago Ted also gained a Chuck Norris-style reputation among players, being featured on modded maps and low complexity humor.
Modded maps.
I really want to get a modded map with him in it, because that'd be great. I want to meet this Ted. Oh, he did get me. Oh, I thought he was going to run off the cliff with me. That's happened so many times. Has that happened to you?
I've gotten pimp slapped by a tank straight off this roof and onto the roof of the next building over there. I died, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's happened to
but
me.
But that was the last time I actually played this game, like this campaign.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting right here and a tank came up and punched me so hard I went off to the next roof, which I didn't know was substantial.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the roof of the next building is substantial.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, Valve, on rendering other buildings. At least that one other building, I should say.
He just got lucky. Been flying through a building that's not real. That freaking turret gets on my nerves so much.
All the turrets suck.
Yeah,
all of them suck.
Especially when a tank comes, because the turret's pointing in a direction the tank's not coming, and you can't turn it enough to where you can shoot it. And it makes no sense. It's always made no sense.
Hi, tank. I hear you.
Where is he?
You can't get past me.
Oh, he's throwing stuff. He's throwing stuff. Yeah. He's angry.
You can't get past me. Or Trey. Trey's playing at this point.
I think he gets past me. I think he just attacks Zoe. I jumped off. I was like, oh, screw this.
I'll take my chances with the horde. Thank you very much.
That's pretty much what happened. Pretty much.
Jockeys suck in this game.
Like in the versus mode, they're really good though, because you can actually play as the infected, and if you especially if you have good teamwork, like if somebody's a spitter and you're a jockey, you just go like they'll spit somewhere and you just jump on them and drag them inside the spit.
Yeah, that's happened to me quite a few times. Not online, by the AIs.
The AIs, the zombie AI have so much better teamwork than
like
our
team.
Yeah. And freaking smokers, they can get you from so far away too, and and they can get you from spots that makes no sense.
Yeah, and that's stupid because that makes it so that your teammates can't really. Oh, excuse me. Can't really help you out any. But in any case, this is one of the ones that actually is finished. Yeah. Like, we actually get to see the end of this campaign. Hi, Charger.
I sliced him in half. He deserved it. He needed it. He loved that sword. Oh, well,
what did I kill? I think I killed a... I think I one-shot at a Charger with a sword. I
was kind of confused on what you were saying.
It was... I I remember killing a special infected, one that I did not think could get killed with one hit.
Yeah.
With one hit of a sword.
It could have been a charger, because chargers are actually pretty weak, though. I mean, they're strong, but they're...
Well, I remember thinking it was weird, though.
Yeah.
It might have been like a witch or a tank. I don't think it was a tank.
I don't think it would have been a witch. See, like, that's sort of what happened to
Yeah.
me, except worse, because
Except I was on the edge there, and I landed at that building over there that I just pointed at that none of you people can see.
Pointing at the screen. I do that all the time. All the time.
Because my game glitched so bad.
Chopper's here.
Yeah. Get over there. There he is.
Now, how come you couldn't pick us? Oh, because you didn't have the giant H.
Yep.
Goodness.
There's,
I
well,
don't think that's an H.
it was at one point. We'll just give it the benefit of the doubt.
The H is trademarked.
Yeah, the H is trademarked by the real helicopter service.
They couldn't use. Actually, I think that's like a medical one.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in a hospital.
Ooh, that tank was coming for you.
I didn't even know there was. What if he like jumped up and just grabbed the helicopter?
That'd have been horrible. Just
No.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Like, honestly, that probably would have happened too.
One of the campaigns that I did that actually I wasn't able to, like, the recording didn't take very well. I was getting into the chopper at the end, and there was 3 tanks coming after me. And all my other teammates died, and I was trying to fight them off with a melee weapon.
On God.
It was kind of sort of stupid, but anyways, so this was the first part. We'll see you next time with the next part.